Hello and welcome to another of our interesting episodes of Curious Minds with me, AMINA Biu. Today our topic of inquiry is equestrian, and we've got a special report with our correspondent down at City Riding School with all you need to know about horses. Hey Amina, take it from there. Thank you, Amina. As you can see, we're here at the farm getting all dirty, but we're going to have a little talk to the experts. But before we go, I've been doing some riding and I'm actually getting better at it day by day. We're sitting here with a special guest from Manukau Grazing. Hello, Tiki.
How do you do?
Good, thanks. And I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions about equestrian.
Very well.
So, in your point of view, what is equestrian?
Equestrian is a very small word to cover a great area of riding, horse people who ride, and then for the care of and the production of horsemanship.
Okay, and how are the grading systems like?
Grading is a bit difficult to explain for grading. You can start off as a beginner rider, and if you carry on, you can end up representing the country in either show jumping, dressage, endurance. Voice aside one foal. So there's various grades, and one has to compete and gain points and have lessons, lots of coaching to achieve the highest point of grading. Well, we don't actually call it grading, we call them classes.
Okay. And do you consider New Zealand as a horse country?
Very much so.
And why do you think that?
We have so much land to ride on, and we have all sorts of horsemanship. We can go out and do endurance, and we can go just for hacking on the beach. So we have the hills, and we have the beaches, and we have the sea. We have racing, we have endurance, we have polo. There's anything and everything you can do with horsemanship that can be done in New Zealand.
Okay. And is there an equestrian world board?
There are different federations for the different types of riding. There's an FEI for the dressage, which is the high school on horses, no jumping, and then there's another board that will cover the show jumping and another one that will do the endurance, etc., etc. And we have the same in New Zealand.
Okay, and you said to me earlier that you own the Manukau Grazing?
I lease the land,
okay.
Yes, I lease the land, and we have a riding school here, which is the City Riding School. We have a second-hand shop for second-hand goods for horses, not horses, but for the goods to sell, goods and clothes. We have a facility to look after horses which are sick, that need to recover in a loose box. And then we have people who just keep their horses here, so they've got somewhere safe to keep them. They can store their gear here and they can ride here.
And people say upside down horseshoes are good luck. Are they?
Not upside down. If you have them upside down like that, then all the luck is running out of the shoe.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So the shoe has to be upright.
Okay.
All right, like that. Yeah.
And has it ever worked for you?
Yes.
As you can see, our rider is doing the trot, one of 4 strides that you can do while riding a horse. Right now, our rider is doing a canter. A canter is the stride between a gallop and a trot. A gallop is really fast, while doing a canter, you're sort of doing a gallop, but you're taking it slow. If you're scared of riding, you could always start off with an easy and slow-going walk, like our rider is doing here. Or, if you're more adventurous and advanced, you could always try a jump. Riding is fun, especially jumping, although in jumping, I do have little tweaks to fix. Okay, Tuki, so what do these ribbons represent?
These represent winning and being placed in various competitions. Most of them are at one place, which is Abduri in Drury, and this is just all for show jumping. So when you come first, which is red, second blue, third yellow, and fourth is green, you get those coloured ribbons.
So, Tuki, how tall does an average horse grow up to?
An average will be about 15'2". And that's 15, which is 15 hands, which is a hand, like that. And then the hand is 4 inches, basically. So it's 15 times 4. But you get them much bigger. I have one that's 17'3", so he's big. And then the pony, as a hack, they'll go down 15 hands, and then the ponies are up to 14 too, or a bit more. Yeah, and two.
Okay, and thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We're standing out here with the fully grown miniature horse. Miniature horses, which are the quite smaller ones of the family. And before we start, is it expensive around having a horse?
Yes. People must always be aware it's very expensive. You can't just have a horse and expect it to eat grass and live like just on grass. Okay, you have the tack, which is like this.
Yeah.
All right, this is a head collar. Then you have to and the saddle and the bridle and a cover in the winter to keep them warm and dry. They have to have their feet trimmed every so often, usually 6 to 8 weeks, or shod. Some people prefer not to put shoes on, but some people do. And then in the winter, when the weather is not good and there's no goodness in the grass, then you have to feed them.
Okay.
Hay's as good as anything.
Yeah. And back to you, Amina. Thank you, Amina. That was quite enlightening. I can see that you've had a lot of fun out there. Anyways, thanks for watching, and join us again for another episode of Curious Minds with me, AMINA Biu. Same time, same place. Till next time, AMINA Biu reporting live from Auckland, New Zealand. By the way, we're going to leave you with some video clips from the farm. I'ma see you all later. Peace out.